Okay, hello friends. How are you? Survived the first quarter moon? Today was a crazy news day. I think the tone is going to definitely change tomorrow when the moon is in Scorpio because the sun conjuncted the north node and it gathered up a bunch of energy moving forward. And so, that's not it. I finally got my new deck. I actually have a real authentic 10 of Wands card of all of Donald's indictments. And it's hiding somewhere. It's being covered up again. So anyway, I legit have a new deck. But I'm starting a new series. I wanted to do it during Mercury retrograde, which is like a perfect time to do it because during retrograde, you're just supposed to be revisiting things that you've been working on for like the past couple months or anything from the past. And so since nobody has really looked at the Mueller Report, in fact, you know what? I think it was finally released to us, redacted, and all of that debate on releasing it was during a Mercury retrograde period. And I think that's kind of why it's confusing to even try to jump on, because it's kind of been imprinted with that Mercury retrograde energy. Does it make sense? So what I'm doing here is I'm going to read page 4 aloud, and then we'll do 2 readings, one to get a sense for what the context is, and then one to see what the redacted part says. Okay? Thanks. Hello. Okay, so this is page 4 of the Mueller Report, the executive summary to Volume 1. Page 4 reads, the Russian social media campaign. The Internet Research Agency, IRA, carried out the earliest Russian interference operations identified by the investigation, a social media campaign designed to provoke and amplify political and social discord in the United States. The IRA was based in St. Petersburg, Russia, and received funding from Russian oligarch Yevgeny Prigozhin and companies he controlled. Prigozhin is widely reported to have ties to Russian President Vladimir Putin. Redacted. In mid-2014, the IRA sent employees to the United States on an intelligence gathering mission with instructions. Redacted. The IRA later used social media accounts and interest groups to sow discord in the United States, the U.S. political system, through what it termed information warfare. The campaign evolved from a generalized program designed in 2014 and 2015 to undermine the U.S. electoral system to a targeted operation that by early 2016 favored candidate Trump and disparaged candidate Clinton. The IRA's operation also included the purchase of political advertisements on social media in the United States. To organize those rallies, IRA employees posed as U.S. grassroots entities and persons and made contact with Trump supporters and Trump campaign officials in the United States. The investigation did not identify evidence that any U.S. persons conspired or coordinated with the IRA. Section 2 of this report details the office's investigation of the Russian social media campaign. And then you can see there in the blue, I made a note because the IRA started their information warfare. Take note, information warfare. That's how they termed what they're doing to us. They are at war with us. They started it in 2014 and 2015. Well, coincidentally, November 2013 was the Miss Universe pageant in Moscow. And apparently, Donald and Emin Agalarov Skyped with Putin, and Putin told him it was time to run for president. That was November 2013. And so we're going to throw cards on this and try to figure out what is redacted. I have some ideas because I know that Yevgeny Prigozhin, he has his mercenary army, Wagner Group. It's like it's Vladimir Putin likes to use the Wagner Group because basically it's not accountable to the government. They're just mercenaries. And supposedly it mirrors very closely to that of Eric Prince's Frontier Services Group. In fact, Wagner Group has gotten some contracts that Eric Prince wanted, and Wagner Group and Frontier Services Group have been in the field together, fighting side by side. In fact, that was part of an agreement from their meeting in Helsinki. If you ever look at the transcript of Putin's opening words in Helsinki, it's really scary, and part of it is fighting side by side, and Trump has tweeted about that. But anyway, let's go throw some cards. Okay, and so this first reading we're going to do is going to be about the Internet Research Agency. It was the earliest Russian interference operation that was conducted from St. Petersburg, IRA. Yevgeny Prigozhin is one of the oligarchs that funded this operation to interfere with our elections. And he has a direct connection with Vladimir Putin. And so I just want to do a simple reading so that we can kind of see the energies of the Internet Research Agency. And oh my gosh, my cards just felt really weird. Wow. Oh, wow. We just want to get a sense for the Internet Research Agency, what they're about, with Yevgeny Prigozhin, Putin chef. Okay, universe cut the deck. What do we have in the... We have the Four of Cups. So, the look on this face. How many of us have read or seen something all of a sudden interjected, and we're like, what the heck? This person's crazy, or this is so far out there. And you obviously know it's trollish. That's all of us. Okay, so that's the card of the reading. We've had enough. Here, let me feed you more disinformation. Okay. Tell us about the Internet Research Agency funded by Yevgeny. Signifier. To create a tower moment for the United States, or to create tower moments. It's covered by having to make decisions. Split and divide voters. Hillary, vote for Hillary, vote for Trump. Disparage Hillary, augment Trump. What's the challenge for the Internet Research Agency? Oh, Robert Mueller. It's in the Mueller Report. These cards are crazy. Okay, what's at the base of this? All of the drama it creates, all the fabrications, all the lies, it leaves us howling ad nauseum about the truth. We can never get to the truth. It feels like we're permanently suspended between these two towers of truth with the moon down on us. We can't see where all these lies are coming from. It's just being thrown on us. And yeah, that's what's at the base of it. What's crowning this? Trump, Putin, Yevgeny, and the past. The Internet Research Agency went quiet, especially after the Russia investigation. They are laying really low for a while. I don't even know if they changed their name or not. Or they might want to give the impression that they shut down. In the future, the Internet Research Agency, drops a bomb and then kind of just waits and see what's happening over there. What's happening with what we did over there? How do people see the Internet Research Agency? And you have Jenny. Is this good news, Jared? Did Jared talk? This is interesting. This is my good news, Jared cup. The environment is... That's where they make up memes, they make up false narratives, and then they whack us all over the head with it. Whack our brains with it. Their hopes. Oh, here you go. I'm making you an offer. Fake news, here you go. Is it fake? Is it not? Fear? Ooh, they're going to get indicted. Yeah. Actually, that's Ivanka's indicted card. She's the 9 of Wands. Trump is 10 of Wands. Ideally, what would come? The White House. What's to come? Ooh, the devil. Devil Putin. So there's your Internet Research Agency. Okay, look at Mark Zuckerberg. He plays a role in all this. He's got a lot of ties directly with every country using Facebook as their vehicle and Cambridge Analytica as the data driver. Okay. I'm going to pause for a second.